Morning class. For today we are going to do one topic which I feel is important from chapter 11. I'm not going to do all the exercises, but I'll just give you one explanation which will be helpful for you as you go to higher classes. This will be useful for you even when you go to class 10. And not only class 10 actually, this is a real life experience. I'm going to show you how we are going to use this formula. Now when you build a house, or when you measure a house, when you measure a football ground, when you measure anything which is right angle is like this, okay? Right angle, this is called a right angle. We call it right angle when it is 90 degree. So a house, when you see a house should be 90 degree. This is how the walls of the house should be, right? This is how just a minute. Okay, all right. So this is how the walls of a house should be. um Let me show you. Okay, so this is the wall and this is the floor. Okay, this is the wall and this is the floor. Now now you want to know whether this is perfectly right angle or not. How to know whether this is right angle? We have to use a theorem. Remember what is? We have to create a theorem, and this theorem is called Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. So I'm just going to write it down for you. Okay, P Y. Okay, you please copy this in your copy. Make sure you copy it in your copy. Pythagoras Pythagoras. Okay, Pythagoras. We can you can slowly do it as Pythagoras, but if you do it fast, it'll be Pythagoras theorem. Okay, Pythagoras theorem. We have to find out whether our wall is perfectly right angle or not. Whether our football ground, see, when we measure football ground also, we have, it has to be 90 degrees. So we need to use this formula even when you grow big, when you become a sports person, when you become a leader, when you measure land, you need to know this measurement. So that's why it is very important to know this theorem called Pythagoras theorem. So in Pythagoras theorem, how do we calculate? We will know the sides. We will know the sides. Let's say this is 12 and this is 5. Okay, this height, this is called the height. This, okay, this is called the height. This is called the base, the floor. This is, let's say, the floor. The floor is called the base, the wall is called the height. Okay, so the base is 5 and the height is 12. Now you want to know whether this is perfectly straight, or in mathematical terms, whether it is a right angle triangle. So how to find out? We use Pythagoras theorem formula. The formula is hypotenuse equal to, okay, we have to put a square. Hypotenuse square is equal to, okay, base square plus height square. It's okay if this h comes first, it's okay if the b goes last, no problem. Okay, it's not a problem if b goes to the back and h goes to the front. There's no issues. Anyone can go anywhere. But the goal is to find this one, hypotenuse. Okay, so right now we already know from this one. Please memorize this formula. Hypotenuse is equal to base plus height, all square. Okay, hypotenuse. Now what is hypotenuse? This one. Okay, this is called the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse, Tenuse, Tenuse, no space. Okay, So this is called the hypotenuse, this is called the height, and this is called the base. The down part is called the base, B-A-S-E, H-E-I-G-H-T, H-Y-P-O-T-N-E, T-E-N-U-S-E, hypotenuse. So now that you know what is height, what is the hypotenuse, and what is the base, now your goal is to find out whether this is a proper right angle. How do you know that? We will know if the heights are according to our measurement. When we make our measurement, you will make your measurement with the help of a measuring tape. You all know a measuring tape. I hope you know it. If you don't know, please try to find out what is the meaning of a measuring tape and see the numbers there. Okay, now we don't know height, we don't know the hypotenuse here. Do we know the hypotenuse? No, we don't know the hypotenuse. I don't see us knowing the hypotenuse. We don't know it. But do we know the height? Yes, it is 12. Do we know the base? Yes, it is 5. 5. This one, right? This is the hypotenuse. Okay, so now in order to calculate, all we have to do is we have to just use the formula. So base is given as 5, so we put the square on top, plus height. How much is the height? It is given as 12 square. So now we have to just add this. So this is the hypotenuse square. So 5 square is equal to 5 into 5. 5 square means 5 into 5, right? I hope you remember. This is 25 and this is 144. 12 into 12 is 144. Then you put this together, it becomes 169. 169. So since this is a square, okay, since this is a square, this also has to be converted into square. 169. 169. So h square will be, okay, I'm just gonna please make sure you copy this sum, because in the exam I'm going to give you the exact sum. Only the numbers will change. Only the numbers will change. So make sure that you copy it. For now, I'll clear the screen. Okay. I'm clearing the screen. Okay. Back to the pen. Okay. So we reach h square is equal to 169. So what is the square to get 169? H square is equal to 13 square. 13 into 13 is equal to 169. You have to study this also. You have to know all the squares. Okay. And then since both are square, you cut and you cut and you get h. That means the hypotenuse is equal to 13. So when you make your measurement, if one of the side is equal to 12, the height is equal to 12 and the base is equal to 5, then the hypotenuse has to be 13. If you get these three numbers accurately, then your wall is perfect 90 degree. Then your football ground also is perfectly 90 degrees straight. That means straight to the side, straight to the other side. Okay, it will be straight. If it is not 13, if you put 12, it will be wrong. You cannot put 14, you cannot put 12, you cannot put 15, you cannot put 11. It will be wrong calculation. Your building will become crooked, your football ground will become crooked. Okay, so another method, of course, this is I'm just trying to finish this last part. Okay, after you reach h square is equal to 169, what you can do is you can use the square root. Okay, you just remove this one, remove this. If you remove this, it will become like this. This will become like this, square root. And if it becomes square root, this 2 has gone this side. This square, now that you see here, it has gone to the other side. So now h will become 13 into 13 square root, which is only 13. So h is equal to 13. The answer will be the same. So for now, when you are in class 7, you can probably use this method. But as you go to higher classes, you probably might have to use this method. So Copy both the methods. For now, make sure you understand this method so that you will be able to write for your exam. Okay, now this is if they ask you to find the hypotenuse. The question will be like, find the hypotenuse, and then they'll give you both the side, the base and the height, and then you have to find the hypotenuse. But what if they give you, let me continue with the same sum. Okay, let me continue with the same sum. What if they give you the hypotenuse already? They already gave you the hypotenuse, they already gave you the base. The formula is the same. The formula is the same. H square is equal to small b square plus small h square. So now in this case, you already know what is h square. How much is h square? 13. You already know, right? So it will be 13 square. And b square, what is the meaning of b? B means base. Base means the down part. How much is base? 5 square. Do we know the height? We don't know the height. We don't know the height. So since we don't know the height, we will just calculate. So 13 square is equal to 169. 5 square is equal to 25 plus h square. So now you know the formula, right? When a number goes to the other side of equal, okay, when a number goes to the other side of equal, it becomes the opposite of its current sign. So right now this is plus 25. Okay, we will move this number, we will not move this constant number, we will move the variables. Okay, so this 25 will have to go to the other side, this side, and this will stay as it is, 169 minus 25. Why did it change to minus? Because here it was plus. So when it goes to the other side of equal, it becomes minus. And so h square. 169 minus 25 is equal to 144 is equal to h square. So 144 is 12 square. H square. So you cut square, therefore h is equal to 12. H is equal to 12. So at last you will write, therefore h, small h, is equal to 12. That means the height is equal to 12. That means if one side is 13 and one on the bottom is 5, then the other side will be 12. If you get this kind of answers, that means your building is accurate. Okay, I just want you to understand this sum. This is the only sum that I want you to understand from chapter 11. The rest we will not do them because we are out of time. Exam is coming soon. So I want to finish all the important things, mainly the ones that will take you to higher classes. So please understand this part and hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure you copy it in your copy. Okay, bye-bye.